Hey everyone, it's Anthony from David Adams, and before we show off the boxes we're about to open, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about the latest Magic the Gathering release, Magic Foundations. Magic Foundations may seem like a normal standard set release. From a mechanical standpoint, Foundations will be legal in the standard format for 5 years, with the potential for it to be even longer according to Magic head designer Mark Rosewater. This is significant because normally for standard, sets rotate out, meaning cards from those sets are no longer legal to use in standard after a 3-year period, but Foundations is here for the long haul. So if you're looking at decks for Standard, remember that Foundations cards will be here to stay for a long time. Foundations features a ton of classic reprints, cards originally printed in Magic's first set, Alpha, such as Shivan Dragon, Serra Angel, Giant Growth, and Llanowar Elves, are of interest to longtime players, allowing them to draft some of their old favorites in 2024 and beyond. There are expensive reprints such as Darksteel, Colossus, Omniscience, and Doubling Season that will make it easier for players to get their hands on these powerful cards. But of course, the set is not all reprints. Powerful new mythics such as Twin Flame Tyrant and Bloodthirsty Conqueror will tantalize brewers, crafting how to best utilize this newfound power. There's also a lot of power in the lower rarity slots, with Expedition Map returning to Standard after a 15-year hiatus, and a spiritual successor to Burn staple Lava Spike, Bolt Wave, ready to inflict 3 damage to unsuspecting opponents. And while the main set of Foundations is the size of a normal Standard set, the pool of cards that will be Standard legal for 5 years is significantly higher than what is in the main set. This is because there are a few supplementary products that are releasing alongside the Foundations main set. Both the Foundations Beginner Box and the Foundations Starter Collection add new cards to the Standard format, as well as give players access to a very strong list of cards to either kickstart or add to a collection. Magic Foundations also features really cool new full art basic lands, 5 of which feature some of Magic's most iconic planeswalkers in Ajani, Kaito, Liliana, Chandra, and Vivian, while the other 5 show off some of the newer legendary characters from sets such as Giada, Zimone, Tiny Bones, Kellen, and Loot. Magic Foundations is a love letter to players of all ages and experience levels. Whether or not you're entering the game with Foundations or you've been playing since Alpha, Foundations has something for you and everyone in between. I am super excited myself to play with this set, but I'm more excited right now to show off the cards to you, so let's do that right now. Hey guys, Joe's with me now. We're gonna rip the product I was just talking about, Magic the Gathering Foundations. I'm very excited. Got 2 play booster boxes we're going to be opening. There's a lot of really cool stuff in here. Very excited to crack these open. Point out some of the notable cards. A few, I think, is a pretty cool new common.
Yeah.
From this set, I think that'll see a lot of play in Standard.
Adding
Tali, cool reprint. Who doesn't love a Tali? Commander staple, correct?
Yep.
Right?
Burn a Shard, also a commander staple.
Sure. Probably pretty good.
Yeah. Like
Elvish Visionaries are pretty solid.
I mean, Elvish Visionary is really good because you bounce it and keep replaying it.
You can do that with that. Zombify, pretty cool reprint as well. Micromancer is a cool card, I think, to have in Standard for 5 years. Savannah Line is cool. Crystal Barricade's an interesting new one. 2 mana, 0/4, you have hexproof, prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to other creatures you control. Kind of a cool, like, burn insurance. And a nice foil island. I love the basics in this set. The full art basics are phenomenal. Thistle Harvester is a pretty cool one. And Day of Judgment, classic reprint there.
Day of Judgment, just so good. Ooh, bird.
And a foil Empyrean Eagle. 2 of my favorite creature types, bird and spirit.
Yeah. Also, Lord is one of my other favorite. It's not a type anymore, but it used to be. All like back in Alpha, all the things that gave +1/+1, like Lord of Atlantis, were creature type Lord
Lords.
and not Merfolk. That's why they have new writing that says they give other ones.
And we go from bird to cat. We have a Rabo the First Fang, a new Cat Lord.
And then we got something really exciting behind it.
We have Electro Duplicate, Borderless Hollow. Time Stop. Nice card there. And a Hollow Fanatical Firebrand.
10th edition foil time stop just says end the turn, no reminder text, because they didn't do reminder text on 10th edition foils.
So that has to be a logistics nightmare a little. Tolarian Terror is a cool card to have in Standard for 5 years.
Yeah.
So that's like a big thing with this, is that these cards are Standard legal for 5 years.
Unless they change their minds.
Ooh, we have Quilled Great Worm. Borderless Mythic.
So
Super cool. 6 mana, 7/7 with Trample. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to during your turn, put that many 1/1 counters on it. You may cast this card from your graveyard by removing 6 counters from among creatures you control in addition to paying its other costs. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's just such a win more card.
Sure.
Because, I mean, your creatures need to survive combat damage or have first strike.
Yeah.
From the Ashes is also pretty good.
Rate reprint as well. Burst Lightning. Like, really, really good. Really cool
it's
card.
It's such
to
an
have.
expensive deal for, but like it's a completely reasonable deal.
Yes. We have Scrawling Crawler. This card screams Commander staple to me.
Yeah.
Like group hug style things, even not group hug style
Yeah,
things.
I mean,
like
it's just another piece of candy for Nekusar.
And we have the Loot Forest.
Yeah.
It's reaching for a
Bolt
piece
Wave's
of fruit.
just like
Crazy.
theoretically just a way better Lava Strike because now it doesn't target, and
Well-
also Intuitive Giant deals 6.
What if you need to kill a Planeswalker, Joe? Then what?
Well,
We have Extravagant Replication and an Atali. Second Atali so far. Marauding Blight Priest.
apparently it's storm season over here.
Dwynen's Elite School reprint. Joust Through. We have Fiendish Panda. This card's probably pretty good. And we have... Oh!
Doubling season.
Well, we'll take that. We got a doubling season.
Yeah.
One of the
Piece of candy.
higher value reprints in the set.
Yeah.
Not sure about its constructed viability, but
Well, I mean, it doubles the Planeswalker counters, so
it does.
it
And the
could
Anthem of Champions.
start seeing a bunch of play. Like,
To double Liliana or the other one.
is the Vraska not rotating?
Vraska.
Yeah.
Vraska's still in, and Liliana Dreadhorde General's in this set.
Yeah.
And that's a good one to do that with as well. Yeah, that could be real. Plus, you have the Innkeeper's Talent from Bloomburrow that does the same thing, so you have a little redundancy. Painful Quandary?
I don't know if you ever played against Painful Quandary, but it's just annoying.
I have. How do you feel about the enchantment border change?
I think it's fine, but also I think we're going to sooner or later have a different border for every card type, which, I mean, I guess helps Tarmogoyfs, but
True, sure.
helping their playability might be a better play.
So we play Vindicator and Twin Flame Tyrant, another nice mythic here.
Yeah, I like Twin Flame Tyrant. It does. It twins the flames.
It does twin the flames indeed. We have High Fate Trickster. All of your spells have flash.
Yeah. Well, as though they had.
As though they had flash. Yes, there is.
It is
there
very
a
relevant to
meaningful
mystical teachings.
Yes.
In that you can't grab everything.
Correct. You may
Old-
cast spells as if they had flash.
Yeah. Old Teferi gave your. The original Teferi gave your stuff flash. So
Asher
teachings
Animus
for
and
every
Scrawling
creature.
Crawler. And we got the Vivian Forest. I'm interested in Sylvan Scavenging. It's a pretty cool card.
Yeah.
I had it in my pre-release kit and got to do some cool stuff with it. We have Homunculus Horde as our next hollow. Or next rare, excuse me. And Tolarian's Error as hollow. Can we agree that this is the best card in the set?
Yes, it's also a Bubo owl, not a Streaks owl.
Oh, look at this. Okay.
I don't know who's doing
you-
what in the art department.
I was gonna say,
but
did you write a letter?
Yes.
Well,
I contacted the art director.
Well, that's funny.
Ooh, that's so many preposterous proportions.
I love the flavor text on this. It's very good. The flavor text on Preposterous Proportions full art's very good. Leno is kind of crazy to have in standard for 5 years. I think this is one of the most ambitious cards they put in here.
It'd be really funny if they ban a common in
From Foundations, yeah. Hair Apparent, we got the white entry into a deck can have any number of these.
Yep.
Youthful Valkyrie and Giada back to back. So I've been playing with Sky Knight Squire online. It's been like my first, one of the first decks I built was like a green-white aggro. This card's awesome.
Yeah.
Really, really like Sky Knight Squire. And my boy Tiny Bones in the swamp. If you do like the cards you're seeing pulled, these do actually go to our retail stores. You can go to our retail store and buy these exact cards that we are holding.
Or if you want to buy a
Result.
booster box on the internet and roll your dice that way, DAcardworld.com.
DAcardworld.com, that's right. Swiftfoot Boots, Painful Quandary number 2.
That's so painful to have 2 in play.
What do you think of like a 5-year legal set?
I
Scrawling Crawler again?
I think they've done a sufficient job of not putting anything too ridiculous in here.
I think they did a great
like,
job with that.
there's no Thrag Tusk, like,
Sure.
which was just miserable.
Franco.
Even if you were playing Thrag Tusk. Just like the number of people who went like Tristani, then play Thrag Tusk, gain 8, then play a Resto Angel and blink the Thrag
Quilt
Tusk
Great Worm number 2.
and gain another 10 was gain another 15. You're just like, well, what am I supposed to do? You gain 23 life and have all these
Yeah.
creatures now.
And there's no like Siege Rhino, you know. We have the Borderless Atali.
So many
Sweet.
Atalis.
3 Atalis.
That's almost a perfect storm.
It is.
Maybe we had a 4th one and we had a playset of storms.
Play set of Atalis. We have Runescar Demon and Scavenging Ooze. Another 2 rare pack here.
My friend drafted 2 Runescar Demons and he was like, oh, it's Squadron Hawk.
It is a very expensive roundabout Squadron Hawk, indeed. Bolt Wave, Electro Duplicate, for an extra Bacon to a Pie foil. We have Niv, Visionary, our Mythic, and Rite of the Dragon Caller. Very cool. Double Mythic pack.
Yeah, just such a tough, such a huge young Pyromancer.
Yeah, it's bad Shark Typhoon.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But it's still a Shark Typhoon. I do like that they double-sided the tokens now.
Yeah.
That was a really nice QOL thing. Like, this card's awesome, by the way. Spinner Souls is sweet. This card's in my green-white aggro deck as like the top end like refill, and it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, just evolutionary leaps without having to stack the things. They can just die on their own.
Yeah, so whenever they die, it just replaces itself with another creature, which is pretty cool. When your deck has 35 creatures in it, you know.
Another Heir Apparent.
Alicia. So Johnny Plains is so cool. Sitting there. Liliana Swamp's my favorite. We are, I think, done with box number 1 in a couple packs.
One pack left.
One pack left, all right.
I left them in separate stacks that we can tell.
Sweet card probably won't see play until Deduce rotates, but once Deduce rotates, you have Think Twice.
Yeah.
And that's fine. This card's sweet too. I think some people miss that this brings back any non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less, not just creatures. So you can just buy back anything with this. Cool. Ooh, Curator of Destiny. This spell can't be countered when this creature enters. Oh, it's Factor Fiction.
Yeah.
Sweet. Borderless Curator of Destinies. Another doubling season.
Doublings.
First pack of box 2, and we have a second doubling season here.
And that's foil Fiendish Panda.
And a foil Fiendish Panda, foil Lily Swan.
Which is just generic bear demon, not
yes.
Panda not its own specific creature type.
Right. Correct.
Sort of like how they merged dogs and hounds and dogs.
The Borderless Refute, and we have Loot, Exuberant Explorer.
It is very funny to me that they're like, oh yeah, the loot in the thing. I'm like, yeah, no, my name is Loot. Like,
yeah. Ashru Animist again. Courageous Goblin. There's the 9 lives familiar Borderless. Want to pet that cat?
Yeah.
Good looking cat. Look for Phosphorus Proportions. Oh, that's cool. Alicia Borderless Foil.
That's really nice.
Whenever it attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it. If you're step you've attacked this turn, return target creature with mana value less than or equal to. Nice. Cool card.
Yep. There's a big debate about
your storm. And a nice Borderless Omniscience.
Borderless Omniscience. 5 years of free spells if you somehow get to 10 mana or cheat it out.
Shout out Dominic Mayer, who's one of the best artists.
Yeah, there was a big debate about Royal Assassin being, is this a noble that is assassinating things, or is it an assassin for the nobles, or an assassin of the nobles?
What card is that? What's the Mosswood Hydra? Oh, must be the Borderless. That's cool. Yeah.
The Hydra made of moss didn't
well, I don't think I've seen the Borderless one, so I was a little thrown. I don't know that I know it had a Borderless art. I don't think that's what the regular art looks like. Nice, we have Chandra Flame Shaper. First Planeswalker we've seen. There are 5 in this set. They'd been doing 1. So we are back up to 5. And again, these are standard legal for 5 years.
Yeah.
Infinite combo in limited.
Yeah.
With this and the Marauding Light Priest, which is pretty interesting. Also probably just a good card. This card's also just busted and limited if you open it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like, making your opponent lose life is a thing you are generally trying to do.
Well, also just gives all of your creatures, like, lifelink.
Functional lifelink.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Which also stacks with actual lifelink.
Actual lifelink. That's right. It is kind of cool that, like, they put those in there.
What used to be the best creature in the game is now an uncommon.
Yeah. Now an unplayable uncommon. Drake Hatcher. I think this card's pretty cool.
It takes so much to make one baby.
Sure.
Like, I mean, it also costs half as much as what's its face? Tower and Sky Summoner.
Oh
which
yeah.
is just basically 2 young Pyromancers glued together.
True. Approaching the back half of our box here, we have Curator of Destinies again, foil Stab. I'm a little disappointed Stab is just a reprint of Disfigure, like a functional reprint. I wish Stab was kind of like unique.
You would think that like stabbing somebody and disfiguring somebody are pretty different. Like Disfigure is like, I mean, it depends on where you get stabbed, but like, I would almost certainly rather be stabbed than disfigured.
Fast. And Electro Duplicate. We got the 3 rare pack.
Ooh, that's so close.
It was. Oh, this is our 3rd Quilled Great Worm and our 2nd Chandra.
Wow, out of 5 Planeswalkers, we've hit the same one twice.
Yep, and we've hit 3 of this one Mythic. Interesting.
And we've hit 2 doubling seasons.
And we've hit, you're right.
Some pretty
interesting collation here, yeah. We have Archmage of Runes and
really
a
like
foil
Archmage
Help
of
Hunter.
Runes.
Yeah, it's a cool card. All right. Our last few packs. Galta being in standard for 5 years is just funny. And Leyline Axe and foil Witness Protection.
Protection's pretty good.
Very good.
Like,
There's actually like a better one in standard right now though, from Duskmourn. It turns it into an 0-2.
oh yeah.
Runescarred Demon number 2.
Oh man, we've got our
We have our Squadron Hawks.
Yeah, we've taken the long way to building the Squadron Hawk deck again.
Plus Healer, Brandborn Cutthroat, and Kaikar, Zephyr Awakener. Well, there is an 8-12 in the set. Oh, nice! We have the special guest Embercleave.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Put that on the 12-8.
Yeah, sure. So the special guests are not standard legal. So they, it's just a way of reprinting cards. I collect all of Widely Becker's cards, so I will need this card for my own collection. I have all of her cards in a binder.
And then
Ashru Animus on the Borderless as well, and a foil Spectral Sailor. Cast many Spectral Sailor in my deck.
from the Ashes is probably going to see a lot of play.
Phyrexian Arena from the... You think so?
Well, so the thing is, it puts them in untapped.
It does put them in untapped.
And so, like,
cool.
really, it's, you know, you need 5 mana to start, but it really only costs 3 mana to go grab 2 basics, and especially if you're doing it.
Sure. Like a domain kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like that, or the, like if they do another thing like the Virtue of Strength, whatever the green one is, that makes your lands tap for extra. Like,
true. Yeah, I can see that. That's a good point.
Yeah, like
a lot of really good commons in this set, and uncommons. Herald of Eternal Dawn.
just Platinum Angel, but bigger and with flash, and then way harder to
not
cast.
colorless, yeah, right. Celestial Armor and foil Liliana Dreadhorde General. This is, fun fact, Joe, my favorite Planeswalker card ever. I love this card.
Yeah, the Mono Liliana is still crazy valuable. And now that that's standard legal again, that might start seeing another spike.
I need the Stained Glass one. That's a card I've wanted for a while. Yeah, I love this card a lot. Came out around the time I started playing, and I cast it a lot. It's awesome when you play it. It's super cool.
Especially if you got Doubling Season out, so it comes down and
you -9 right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anthem of Champions, the staple of my green-white aggro deck I've been playing in Standard.
Yeah.
Really, I'm a sucker for, yeah, I really do like 2-mana Anthems. 2 packs to go. Really appreciate everyone watching. I love this set a lot. Feels like a really cool, like, love letter to Magic.
Grixis Uprising.
And we have the Borderless 9-Life Familiar.
Now you can pet it.
You can. Good cat.
Pet it. There you go.
Foil Heir Apparent.
I like how we talked about petting that card, and then you had the
I
opportunity.
want to pet the actual. Look how fluffy it is.
Well, yeah. It knows.
All right, last pack. What can we end with? We have a Shivan Dragon and an Overrun. That's just fun magic. Tsugo's Second Right's hilarious. Micromancer and Crystal Barricade with a Make Your Move to close us out with the dual-sided Rabbit Soldier token to end. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Big stack of cards. A couple doubling seasons, definitely the highlights.
Double doubling seasons, definitely the thing. And it's also apparently Storm season because we got so many Atalis. 3
Atalis.
We got
3 of the Great Worms. We got like 4 of these.
Yeah. I think we also got 4 Electro Duplicates.
Yeah, that's probably about right. We got 2 of these in the same pack.
Yeah. That was preposterous.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
I did.
The card name is preposterous.
Yes.
I'm turning to the camera so you can see. Okay. And I wanted to drive home that I used the card name to make a pun. This is uncharted territory
never
for
been
Magic.
Done.
No one has ever used card names for puns.
If you guys like these cards, like I said, they will be at our retail store for you to come, like, literally buy these exact cards, not imposter cards. These are like the actual cards.
Or if you want to buy a box, not this box, but one that's still sealed and has stuff in it, that's on our website, dacardworld.com.
Along with the starter set, along with the beginner box, bundles, all that fun stuff we have as well. Thanks a lot, everyone, for watching. We really appreciate it. Hope everyone enjoys. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.